I checked my ports and I joined the game that was in progress and it worked fine, and then I tried to join an important game that I really wanted to see, and it did not work again.
It worked for me this time as well.
Someone
so, poor Mardaed, besides learning a little bit of humility, do you think he's going to change a little bit the tactics?
I hope so.
When you see the humility part, it's about...
I'm actually getting in.
Alright. Yes, Mardaed
Alright, I'm in the game.
was a bit overconfident in the last move of his turn before the crash. We'll see if that has an impact on his play today.
I wouldn't call it overconfident, but I'll avoid using the word here.
I think at least they're gonna replicate who kicked last time, so the Gobbos kicking. But it was very kind of Mardaed to accept a full rematch, especially after the two fumbles on the secret weapons and all that. And I mean, a 1-1 with 2 turns is obviously anybody's game, but still, you know.
Yeah, on the other hand, they really... Yeah, well...
Viajero, I suggest you keep the video whole. I think the first half, the part we got, that was interesting. It's a good lesson for the newcomers too.
Yeah, I'll keep both. I'll just post both, yeah.
Remember, Nuffle giveth, Nuffle taketh.
All played to the Queens of the Stone Age soundtrack.
Okay, so we have a kickoff and a riot. Sorry, no, pitch invasion. Which leaves 4 Gobbo players down and 2 elves. 2 elves, no? Yeah. The catch Gobbo is down, so Mardaed won't be able to hit him.
The bomber is down too.
Yes, so that's 5 players, sorry. 5 Gobbo players.
Most importantly, one of the trolls, I think.
Yeah, the pro one. Okay, with all points, Mardaed is going to score fast, much as he did in the first game.
Yeah, looks like that. Could be worse. It could have been pitch invasion when the goblins are receiving.
Yeah, at least we knew that Mardaed was going for the fast score, so this pitch invasion just helps him in that regard.
I think he could use this majority to deal some damage to the goblins. Just keep the ball in the back and have fun.
He could. But he could have done it, well, in the last match as well.
Since
reroll on the
Gobbos have since the Gobbos have a secret weapon on the pitch, scoring fast is always good for that reason.
It's an almost valid choice, just to, well, at least it mimics the last game, because I guess the goblins aren't going to use a bribe to keep the bomber around.
Yeah, we discussed that in the previous game. There could be merit in scoring fast. In my mind, it was due to the fact that I thought he only had one bribe, but if he's got two, he could have a choice actually to save or not the bombardier. And then, obviously, the tactic will be to grind the elves with the chainsaw and whatnot.
Yeah, but the bomber's only coming back in two turns, so he can do a lot of damage before scoring.
Well,
yes, the bomber going down gives him some leeway in the timing of when he wants to score.
Yes,
well,
I
the way.
definitely agree.
Also,
Sorry, go ahead.
the bomber can't throw if he gets up. So anyway, it's like almost 3 turns without the bomber doing anything.
The way Mardaed has set up, he cannot score easily next turn. I mean, he needs at least 2 more, unless he wants to do a 4+ pass. So, at least the bomber will be able to act, I think, once before the score.
That was a bad blitz, I think.
Goblins need to start fouling.
Yeah, but that is a problem with goblins. Of course you want to foul with them, but what do you prioritize? Your secret weapons or the players fouling? It all depends on how many extra feet you have in this case.
Oh, true, actually. I totally forgot the high elves don't have their thrower. Well, then they're not going to score next turn.
No, as I said, at least the way he set up, there's nobody behind the loss, so he needs a 4+ pass to score next turn.
Also, with the ball there near the sideline, the bomber is much less effective too, if he was even standing up.
I think that troll should have blitzed elsewhere.
Yeah, he had 2 goblins on that one. It would be easier for him to just use goblins to hit.
Yes.
I think that what he was trying to achieve is to free up that gobbo that is now in the elf side. To get closer to the ball, maybe a chance of interception if Mardaed wanted to pass next turn, and so forth.
He has also given himself a choice to throw with a pro troll if it stands like this.
Exactly.
True, this is a good point.
Yeah, he's threatening the ball. I mean, at least as much as he can from that position. I think 20P has seen the fact that Mardaed needs a long pass to move the ball forward.
Yeah, the lack of a thrower suddenly makes this situation interesting.
I think he's not in a hurry. He can just go screening, even if it's only with 1 or 2 helping. Very difficult for the goblins to do anything, and the bomber is not going to be active for like almost 3 turns. So I think it's low risk. I think it's even riskier to pass.
True. I mean, the safe course of action now will be to go back with the blitzer and maybe a couple of linos, or at least one of them, and screen that catcher on the right wing somehow, keeping the threat of scoring with 1 elf or 2. But I will go back with the blitzer. I will blitz the gobbo number 14 with the blitzer and stay there next turn with the ball.
He's gonna blitz the goblin that's next to the pro troll. That's what I think.
I don't think so.
He wants to isolate that troll.
It's not an easy way to isolate him. He can get any gobbos from the midfield there. So even if he kills that gobbo there, he has gobbo number 8, 13 and 12. We can move easily. At least the way things are now.
Yes, but at least it won't be the pro troll that flings a gobbo.
True.
Yeah, as I said.
So yeah, he's going back.
The goblin who is closest.
He's chosen the safer course of action.
Now I hope he's going to move the ball.
He will probably move it to the right, but he has to be careful because that Gobbo on the ground is not stunned, so he can do something.
Yeah, but if you're on the sideline, if a thrown goblin goes far enough, he might risk a crowd push.
You know, looking at this, I would just be tempted as the goblins to chain push, well, those two elves around the goblin on the right side, in the goblin half, blitz the lineman into the catcher, so you could maybe push the catcher out.
Yeah.
Just to make a point.
Ignore the ball and go for the kill. He's passing! You gotta be kidding me. That was a risky pass.
Huh.
Why is he in a hurry? He's a high elf. He should be very composed. You know?
Absolutely. He didn't need that, but it's paid out. We'll see. Jesus
yeah, I
Christ.
cannot say I'm surprised. This is what he did the last game too. He's in too much of a hurry.
And score. One bribe out. Or not, we'll see.
I do think he should keep the bomber around.
Yeah, so, touchdown. Mardaed seems to be in a hurry.
And he decided to bribe the bombardier.
No, he didn't. Or he failed the bribe. No.
No, he didn't.
He didn't. He didn't use a bribe, no.
I heard a sound from it though.
I think it does the sound irrespective, no? Just a secret weapon effect. But I may be wrong.
Okay then.
Anyway, we are up to see some chainsaw action, which is what we all are here for, really. Why denying it?
Okay, so will he put the chainsaw on the line of sight? Let's see if he's learned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think goblin coaches get a little bit overprotective of chainsaws sometimes.
Yes. He's a tool, he's there to be used. You can get a new one for what it was, 40k.
His chainsaw is 0 SPP. Is it brand new, or he never got anything?
Yes,
idea.
Barm. This is definitely, as far as recreating goes, this is pretty close.
Yes. We need a Gobbos score though.
True. Now, I really hope the goblins put the chainsaw on the line of scrimmage this time around, because then they can still form a protective screen around him.
Yeah, okay. I don't think the chainsaw is gonna roll 1-1 again.
Famous last words. I've heard that before.
I mean, the goblins didn't even have a chance to roll double ones, you know. It's been pretty bad for them.
20p has opted to put the chainsaw not in the LOS. At least so
no, the
far.
goblins just started.
Yeah, but the goblin with the chainsaw, the loony, started in the back, and he seems to have moved it there intentionally. We'll see.
Does he think the elf is going to put a guard on the goblin and blitz him? I don't think he would join up a lot of people on a fanatic and a chainsaw.
He should block the edge elves towards the center, so the fanatic had 2 chances out of 3 to hit them.
Yeah. Yeah, Mardaed has set up the spread at the loss, obviously, to avoid the ball and chain effect. The chainsaw has a straight line to the bleacher, not quite, no? Unless you dodge once. And the chainsaw doesn't have dodge, as far as I know.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and stunty doesn't apply if you're carrying a secret weapon around.
Unless the chain
For dodging, that is.
unless the chain thingy opens the way, obviously. No, I think he can do it, but he needs to be lucky with the ball and chain. He needs to remove lineman 10.
True, true.
He needs a bit of luck. But to be honest,
I don't understand this setup.
what, a rock?
I don't agree with it.
And a rock coming and hitting who? Oh, fuck me, no, come on.
And of course.
Yeah, this is a pretty good recreation of last game.
Yes, that figures.
Oh, this is. Alright, I'm gonna go for another beer. Pitch invasion, hitting 5 players and now a rock. It's just a badly hurt, no? Let me see. Fracture leg.
Yeah, it seems Nuffle's still on the high elf side, huh?
So that bombardier will not be there for the next game.
Fanatic, yeah. I don't understand why goblins didn't put up people on the line of scrimmage so they could take all the blocks they can.
Yeah.
And you know the reason why Nuffle is against the goblins again?
Why?
They didn't foul the first half, the first moment they had a chance.
True, true.
Yeah, they are not
I
worthy.
still keep waiting to see even that one foul. Just take the block tackle blitzer down and kick him.
Until he becomes a ball. Just kick, kick, kick. Of course, the goblins don't have many reserves. After they lose all these secret weapons, they will be a little bit short-handed. But, you know, I just kick the elf. It's good, it's fun.
Yeah. I mean, he can decide to go all in this drive and kick the shit out of the elves, fouling and chainsawing, and then, you know. It's...
Oh, snap.
Oh, Jesus. It's not the Pro Troll, obviously.
Again!
Well, he should just take it.
Yeah. Yeah, the ball is reasonably screened. Reasonably.
As safe as it's going to be. Oh!
Oh, he gets KO'd! Oh, come on!
Yeah. Jeez.
I don't know, that is
Who
not
was
an
he gonna
equal
use the
trade.
chainsaw against, you know?
I don't know which game is worst for the Gobbos. If last one or this one.
I thought it couldn't go worse than the last one. But come on.
A rock on the chain and ball? That's incredible. Now the troll gets KO'd by a puny loner? Oh.
Yeah, come on, 20p. You need to do some damage with that chainsaw. It's still 11 freaking elves only.
Oh, now I see
Oh,
what
okay,
they're going to
Marjorie.
try and do.
What?
They just need to dodge once to get to the ball now.
Yeah. And it's a clean dodge.
I think he's risking that blitzer, you know, he's a little bit too close to the chainsaw, so maybe he's gonna mark it with a loner.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep,
the goblins haven't been going after him so far. Why start now?
That's true.
He can mark the other gobbo by the ball as well, and then he'll move the catcher in probably. He'll need a go for it or two.
Screw the ball, he just needs to get that only block and tackle piece out of the game.
Yes.
As a stunty, you need to set reasonable goals. That could be the whole goal for the match.
Yeah, but the way things are going, I don't think Mardaed needs that blitzer anyways.
Well, yeah, this is true.
Okay, let's see. Dodge roll coming up by the catcher. Lucky. And 3+ pickup, no worries, with 2 go for it's included. Why not?
And dodge, wow.
Yeah. So it was
Of
it
course.
was 2 dodges, 2 go for it, and a 3+ pickup. No reroll required.
So now it's a dodge and a chainsaw roll.
I think he's getting cocky again.
Yes, definitely.
You mean, Juriel, that you would dodge the chainsaw and try to blitz with it?
Yes. Yes, well, the goblins are going to need 2 assists anyway to try and take the catcher down. Might as well only have to make that 1 dodge.
But they won't control the ball anyway, so it's just delaying 1 turn, you know.
Well, if they get the ball down with the chainsaw, they can pick up the ball and scream.
Yes, they can go move to the other side.
Yeah.
They can go to the left side then. They're still screwed, but you know.
Barmution is completely outraged by the turn of events.
Does Barmution play goblins? I've never seen.
It's like a sympathy vote.
Yeah, I guess we all instinctively go for the underdog here, so yeah.
Or maybe this is elf hate that's been prevalent in Crunch Cup?
That's racism. I'm against that.
It's not racism if it's aimed at elves.
Right, there you go. Juriel was right. Chainsaw is coming in, and the stand thrower, sorry, catcher. Ball is loose.
Only
I was
stun,
hoping
how
for something
disappointing.
Only stand, yes. So now the Gobbo player 20p can pick up that ball with no dodges required.
Yeah, now the Goblin 11 will likely dodge and go get the ball and hand it to the one in the back, who will move to the left side.
Would you risk a dodge to pick up the ball?
What else can he do?
Just pick up with number 9 and screen with 12, bringing him back. I don't know.
Yeah, the problem, the blitzer is gonna go for that chainsaw, so maybe it's better to keep 11 there and kind of screen it. I would get it from the guy from the back there and try to make a screen.
He has 2 free Gobbos. He can move before any dodge.
There's too many elves in their half to do anything. They can always go around.
And the troll, yes.
That was a bad troll.
He used Pro. I think Pro failed, probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still, now that's one less one.
That's a snake eye, you know. One really stupid, one pro roll. What the fuck? I mean, it's just getting a bit ridiculous. Good catch. I mean, pick up. So the Gobbos have the ball. Now, where does he go?
Reroll.
Yeah.
The guy next to the pro troll is gonna come back to screen a little bit. They'll try to make a big screen just to make it harder.
He has to, yeah.
Then the elves will just surround the cage and blitz the chainsaw.
Ooh. You're gonna leave the ball exposed from the right wing, mate. Oh no, he may be able to dodge Goblin 8. Okay. He's banking on the dodges.
And then he's banking on handing it to the goblin on the...
Yeah.
Well, next to the pro troll.
Near the pro troll.
Yeah, that's a nice screen. It's not completely safe, I think. Mardaed can still blitz from
He's
his
gonna
right
dodge
wing.
one more out, I think.
Yeah, he has to. If he wants to do a full screen, he needs more dodges, yeah.
Yeah, and the chainsaw is very exposed there. I would put someone near him or in front, something.
Yes, the chainsaw is going out next turn.
Yes, Ali, that would probably be the best course of action if you want to mark the ball. Bleaching the saw.
Yeah, now they're trying to screen the intended receiver goblin. Only they're being a bit obvious about it.
Problem is that with the down troll, they won't be able to screen much.
Yeah, they won't be able to do much like this.
Yeah, they have to rush it. They can't have time for caging.
Yes, that's a much better. No, move it one down, otherwise it's a clean dodge. Come on, 20p. Don't leave it there. Move it, move it, move it. Ah. That's a clean dodge for the elves. Okay, now that's better. Not bad for 20p. Good turn, all in all. He had to use a reroll, but I think the ball is relatively safe and good position to an assault on the left wing.
Yeah, now it's again a question of pretty much what the elves want to do.
Yeah, I think it's blitzer on chainsaw.
That is what I would have done anyway.
I agree, yeah. I will blitz the chainsaw.
The chainsaw is the most dangerous player against an elf team after all.
Yeah, pretty
Oh,
much.
it's funny. The chainsaw has no dodge, so he can blitz with the other one. But he has no block anywhere else.
No. Dodge? No. Yeah, blitz the chainsaw and mark every other gobbo. So that's a 3 dice, which is something you should do against strength 2 if you can, especially if it's a chainsaw. Only stand. Chainsaw is down, but only stand.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then the
Now he has to put more markers.
Yeah.
The troll is not
I
marked
changed
though.
where my...
The troll can still do something.
True. I changed where my headset's USB power thingy goes to, so I hope it cleared up some of the background noise.
I have no problem with your background noise at all.
Okay, now the ball carrier will need 2 dodges to get out of there. One of them without dodge skill.
Yeah.
Where is the catch gobbo? He's got a catch gobbo somewhere. Oh, it's marked.
Okay, now here's the plan.
You need to bleach the marking, the Gobbo, the line of marking the catch Gobbo.
Yes. So that requires 2 other Gobbos to move in. So that's 1 dodge and 1 blitz.
Yes, and then the troll can throw.
And then you need to choose whether you want to do 3+ dodges without the dodge skill, or take GFIs.
Yeah. The thing is that the only
Oh, poor goblins.
the only goblin that can be thrown and move at the same time is the one by the troll. So if you do that, you need to bleach that
Yes,
other line
so he
on the
needs
left.
to free him.
So it's either the
Yeah,
catch.
he needs to free him so he can
Yeah.
hand him the ball, and then the troll is just going to eat him.
The catch Gobbo needs to move to the troll. So even if he's thrown, he will not. be
Yeah,
able to
I think
move.
he's gonna go for I think he's gonna go for a 1 die push on the blitzer and try to hand off.
One die to the bleacher. He needs to mark those. No, he's got guard. He'll never be a 1 die on the bleacher, I think.
Yeah, but he can push 1 back and just try to push the blitzer out a bit.
Mm.
The only one who will be able to make a 1 die block on the blitzer is the ball carrier.
No, another Gobbo could come in and do it, but
Gobbos
it's
7, but
basically
it's
a 3+
risky.
roll.
Yeah, you mean
Yeah, the 1 die block would be a 3+ roll anyway, so you might as well just dodge out.
The problem with dodging out is the ball gets free if you fail it.
Well, the ball is going to go free when a block tackler 3 die punches him anyway.
I think he's gonna try to hand off to the Gobbo by the throw somehow. He needs to blitz that line out first, and then he's gonna reach the 2 dodges.
Yeah, and then see where the throw teammate goes. I think it's his only option. He needs to recover players somehow.
He could theoretically dodge backwards 1 step. That's only 1 dodge against tackle, and he can still reach number 7 with a handoff.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a dodge, then a GFI, then a handoff, and then a throw teammate.
But then he wouldn't get out of reach. I think he will still try for that 1-touch zone goblin, because then he can throw him further away than the elves can reach.
Yeah, he just need to dodge down and left. Oh, he's blitzing. He's trying the 1 die.
I told
Attacker
you.
down. Fuck. Let's see. Push. Nice. Okay.
Nuffle spares the goblins 1 turn.
But that goblin can only hand off to
Now he has to move.
mark players. Yeah.
But without a reroll, the handoff is much more riskier now.
It's a 4+ with no reroll.
Yeah, he has better odds of handing it to the catch goblin now.
Yeah, but the catch goblin cannot move after the throw.
The troll could come to the catch goblin though.
Yes, and throw him there.
Alright, let's see if he hands off. He's thinking about it.
I think he can keep him quite safe there. I think he's gonna stall 1 more turn.
Alright.
Yeah, but he needs to activate his troll before he does anything more risky.
Yeah, the Gobbo will be exposed no matter how you look at it. I'm sure Mardaed will find a way. it's, I think he's, what 20p is banking on a little bit is the fact that he's moving the ball up, which is always good, you know, in this game. If you have an option to move the ball up and you're in pressure, it's like that. And then the ball is surrounded by a lot of Gobbos.
Yes, and now the 3-die tackle blitz comes in.
From any direction he chooses as well.
That was a snake eyes again.
Yeah, BB Manager will be interesting as well.
Poor goblins.
But I wonder, if he hadn't used the reroll, maybe he would have tried that handoff.
Probably. Two die only on the ball carrier.
No 3-die.
Yeah,
Why
both down,
not?
ball down.
Yeah, but he's surrounded, so that's not easy for Mardaed to pick up.
Just need to mark it. Also, he can just
still
punch
push
the goblin onto it.
number 12 onto the ball.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
bounce.
he could get 3 dice now if he wants.
Yeah. Mardaed's been going after trolls a lot. Let's see if that guard elf there maybe gets in closer, but that doesn't seem like a good play.
You can still block with the loner, Lino, and then see if it's only a 3+ pickup. There you go. Defender down. So it's gonna be a 3+ pickup, and
This is definitely going worse than the first game.
yeah.
It's not looking like a 1-1 draw at the half point now.
No. And now he's gonna use the dodge line on the back to try the pickup, most likely. He'll probably move the lino, the other lino in to mark the ball.
Yeah, with the troll marked, I don't think he can do much this turn. I think that the goblins will either have to do a solo rush or just spray a lot to Nuffle.
Since when does goblins not have to pray to Nuffle?
3+ pickup, no worries. And then dodge out and probably pass.
Yeah.
I mean, seeing what Mardaed has done so far, I wouldn't be surprised if he passes to lino 13, the guard one.
The goblins haven't killed any elves. Nuffle is very, very, very angry.
Actually, considering how he has played so far, I wouldn't be very surprised if he tried to pass the number 5.
Yes, absolutely. We'll see. That's gonna be a 4+. I think it's will be exactly at 9 tiles. I think for the catcher, I mean. Yeah, it would be very risky, but you have a reroll for the pass and the catch build, inbuilt reroll for the catch. Oh wow! All right.
Did he mark a goblin with a ball carrier?
Yeah. Oh no, he's dodging one more to avoid the interception. But that's if go for it. He needed for a 3+ pass. Sorry, 2+. In exchange of the go for it instead of a 3+ pass.
This is proper elf bowling, if I have ever seen it.
I've seen much worse than this. This is relatively reasonable, to be honest. It's all 2+ rolls so far, except the pickup.
Oh, he's getting cocky again.
But definitely a lot of luck in this turn. I don't think he didn't even need a reroll, did he?
No, he didn't use it, and the catcher has level up.
Yeah, a lot of 2+ rolls, except the pickup, and not a single reroll required. Yeah, proper elf ball, agreed. He's wasting the bribes. So from that point of view, there was merit. Now 20p only has 4 turns, or 3 for the chainsaw.
I think the elves don't have a numbers advantage to start doing this kind of thing, you know. I think they should take a few goblins down before they get this cocky.
Nonsense. They're elves. What could go wrong?
There was actually a 25% chance that he would not have to field the chainsaw in this half again.
Yeah, true. Shame.
Yeah, that troll KO this was key in this case. And answering Marmusion's question, I'm not sure how many bribes left. I think if the Bombardier require one, even if it's cast, then he may not have a single bribe left. I don't know.
And the KO isn't back, so the goblins are in trouble.
Sorry, the Bombardier, I mean the Fanatic.
Oh my god. Yeah, things for Goblin looking bad. No troll, no fanatic, chainsaw is like the last one, and no more bribes maybe, or just one.
Once they use the chainsaw, he's left exposed. Man. And there's still a whole second half to go.
Yeah, the problem is I would hang the chainsaw back until he can be used on the blitzer.
As I've said, they should have been gunning for the blitzer from the start.
That is true.
Yeah, I think he's never even tried to hit the blitzer, with trolls
Nope.
even.
Not even in the first game. Now it's looking like he'll hand off to the line of scrimmage goblin maybe.
First casualty by the chainsaw.
Finally!
Ah, finally!
Loner Lino, badly hurt, but that's 1 elf less, so that's 10 in the pitch now.
He needs to move the chainsaw back now.
Sorry, 9 on the pitch. There's another Lino KO'd, so 2 loners out.
Yeah, but unless the chaos come back on the goblin side, they are facing a second half with less players than the elves as it stands.
Yeah. Okay, we're going for the throw, it seems. He just handed over to the to the gobbo by the troll, and I think 20p is gonna do it. He still has 1 reroll to do it.
Oh yeah.
Really stupid fail.
I think that was risky.
Oh, and pro fail. Snake eyes again.
Well, so much for that.
is,
Now
I think the
elves
ball
just
was
have to
safe,
swarm
he
them.
didn't need to do this.
Snake eyes.
Yeah, but the elves can swarm them all over.
actually, yeah, that
And the elves can...
puts him in
yeah,
a precarious position.
He can still protect the
still in
ball.
a precarious
So,
position.
He can screen it. He has 2
Just
gobbos.
remembering, the chainsaw can't move after blitzing. Someone said about pulling back the chainsaw, he can't do that.
Yeah, he can't do that.
Oh, I forgot that, sorry.
It's like assassins with the stab.
The saw is exposed now because the gobbo on the left can be blocked away, and I think that's what Mardaed was gonna do. He needs to block with a loner though, to get that gobbo out of the way.
And as Barmushan said, he seems to have forgotten one of the Gobbos in the back.
That's true. I had imagined he would move that in to protect to further close the screen around the ball carrier, but he didn't. Yeah, he seems to have forgotten about that one. Very easy to miss if you are with the camera focused on the midfield. For example, now I cannot see that gobbo.
And for those of you who play Cyanide's version, there is a handy option of using page up and page down to cycle through your players. I just recently learned that.
Well remembered.
Does the camera move along with that?
Yes, it does.
I usually do that also, because sometimes you have a player who's on the floor and you might have forgotten in the scrum, something like that.
Okay, blocking with the loner. Defender down. He made sure he was using 3 dice on that, which is always wise to do with loners.
Opens a path for the blitzer, although there is 1 assist if they mark the chainsaw.
He is
And now they
going for a
can't get the
chainsaw
hit
then.
in because they followed up. Apparently
Yeah,
they
the
don't want to
follow-up means
park
that
next to
he
the chainsaw.
So just Bermudian commented, it's interesting to tell this. He keeps a catcher always in position for a quick score if the ball is.
And the goblins forgot one of their players into the backfield.
The chainsaw goes down. Blocked by the blitzer. Stand.
Stunned.
Yeah, but that means that he will take more or less no part in the rest of this match.
Yeah.
Unless he's bribed. The bribe is used to keep him for the second half.
Yeah, he's got 2 more turns to act.
He's the only secret. Yeah, but he's the last secret weapon, I think. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. The other 2 are out. The Bombardier expel with no bribe, and the Fanatic with a leg fracture after a rock. The public was not very happy with the role of the Fanatic in this game, and there you go.
Okay, so who is he gonna put in there next to the ball carrier?
I'm not sure that he will do that. He might just mark up the troll as he does now to the full extent.
Yeah, I think he did a mistake. The goblins can still screen to the right flank and try to rush out.
He's got 3 free Gobbos, 4 free Gobbos he can move without dodging. Sorry, 6 if you count number 13 on the back. So that's a lot of Gobbos to move, yes. He can try something.
The gobble near the blitzer is not worth moving until the last, but then he can put a very silly side cage, and I don't know, it's maybe his best choice. That pro troll is not going to be throwing anyone.
Yeah. I mean, I would expect the Elves will respond to that fairly easily, but at least there's 1 more turn and the ball in the Elf side in preparation for a turn 8 score.
And once again, Mardaed is focusing too much on the trolls. I think he likes bash teams. What's his favorite team?
No, he plays, I mean, from what I know him in OFL, he plays Elves, so and he plays High Elves. I don't know if he plays other races, I'm sure he does, but he likes Elves. pushes by the troll only.
Yeah, no, he can get a lot of goblins free on the right flank.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
I think he will screen and just hope that the elves have to cover too much ground just to be sure. Oh Christ, blitzing with the ball.
Nice.
Well, that was interesting.
He won't score like this, he won't have time.
He's got 2 turns.
He might dodge someone in to foul that one.
He's on a foul, yes. Ah, shit.
Yeah.
No,
Finally! But no results, sorry.
no results, no. Come on, move. Gobo 13.
Need to decide whether he used the bribe.
And he
Yeah, he ejected.
Yeah, might as well let him go.
First foul, and the referee is spot on. Come on.
And he didn't even break armor.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see Dalric from Coca-Cola watching this game. See what he thinks. You guys know Dalric?
Yeah, Dalric is the best goblin coach around.
Marvision says Dalric will be in tears by now. Yeah. Especially this being against elves.
Yeah, and the goblins fouling only now, you know, it's... Oh Christ, they should have run for it, they don't have time to do anything else.
Barmusian's point was that he probably can't score this half, so he should focus on injuring off elves. But then you need to succeed with your fouls.
And Mardaed is going to focus on that troll now. He for some reason he likes beating up trolls.
Yeah, but I mean, as Levy said before, 20P had a chance to move the ball on the right flank. He had 5 players available to move without dodges. He had a chance to score. I mean, obviously Mardaed will shut him down a little bit, but this way for sure he will not score.
And there's still that one forgotten player 13 goblin in their backfield.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he would still not have broken the armor, even if you had moved him in as well.
Yeah, it was a 6. Needs 3 more.
Defender down, obviously.
Of course, there's a POW.
No tackle or block, but defender down is there. Can he pick up the ball in this turn? Probably not.
Yeah.
Well, he's got the dodge
He's
card
going
line
to dodge out the catcher.
The dodge card
Yeah,
line
not the
up.
worst spot for it to fall.
Yeah.
My whole screen went orange.
That's a nice color.
Yes.
It's
There's
better
nothing
than
but
like I
pumpkin
saw.
on my screen now.
Now I was saying
He's gonna keep that catcher there in position.
the Dodge Carlino has been acting as if he had agility 5 all along, so why not pick the ball up with that one?
Yeah,
There
why
you go.
not?
Let me see. Who? Coming? No? Lag.
All
There
right,
you
this
go.
isn't clearing up,
There you
so
go.
I'm going to try and restart.
Didn't I predict that? Oh no, he's not picking up. Okay.
Yes, but he
Oh,
used
fuck,
his,
he's picking up.
he used his dodge. Oh, well.
Why not?
I'm just looking at the rows.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Ah, Christ.
Ah, man.
Elf bullshitting.
Elf ball.
Last time I checked, that lineman had agility 4. But yeah.
Well, Mardaed decided to make the most of the rematch, it seems.
Elf training match.
Much thanks to the spectators, though.
Yeah, it's a fair comment, Barn, but I think he has not much to lose, you know? That's an armor value 8. Why not the heck risk the 3+ dodges and the pickup, you know? I don't know. The Gobbo coach is, not going to score, so he might as well try.
Yeah, that's the thing. Armor 7 teams are kind of discouraged from going for it or dodging because the failure cost can be so high. High armor? Nah, nothing to worry about.
Pushed. Oh, come on. Defender down.
Yeah.
So, can he foul too? I think so.
No, not with the Blitzer. He needs the to move another Gobbo for that, 14 maybe.
Yeah, but he's got tackle on him. He'll probably try to pick up instead of fouling.
Why would you pick up if you cannot score? Oh yeah, to protect it from the Elves for the tornado. Yeah, fair enough.
But also, if he tries to pick up, it might not land well if he fails. So maybe there with the 2 touch zones is better. But in the end, well, why not foul, huh?
Yeah, you're marking the ball after all, and you know, on foul. Or you do that. Yeah, that's also good. And then foul with the ball.
Yes, you could do both.
Yes.
No, I think you have to choose foul before moving. I'm not sure you can do it after you move.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, you can't move and then decide to foul. You have to declare it ahead of time.
Yeah, that's one of those half-ass implementations from Cyanide, yeah.
Well, it actually is in accordance to the rules.
No, that's what I mean. It's like fumble. You need to declare it first, but it's not down all the way through in the sense that you actually asked to declare it.
So, is there any chance for the goblins to score, moving the troll? Ouch! Dead elf!
Good.
Oh, I like
No,
the sound of that.
dead. That was not a dead elf. That was a dead chainsaw.
That's true. Oh,
goblin
shoot.
that tried to dodge out.
Oh no!
Well, that sounds much worse.
Wow.
We were just talking about replacing the chainsaw for the next match, though.
Wow. Well, he was not able to use...
Why would you want to replace the chainsaw?
Because he's dead.
Because he's dead.
No, if it was talking about it before the chainsaw died.
Because the worst case is that he dies and you have to replace him. So might as well use him as well as you can.
Another 3+ dodge. And failed. That's the first one. Triple dodge.
Oh! Snake eyes for the elf.
Unfortunately, no Gobbos in TD range, so I think 20p will have to settle to that Blitzer, who arrogantly decided to do a 3+ dodge, where there were
There is a
4
small
Gobbos
chance
around.
to score.
Yes, yeah, the throw. Okay.
So people in chat are calling for blood. Foul, foul, foul.
But you have the catch Gobbo by the troll, so Mordecai has no. Who mentioned it?
Yes, it was Mordecai.
Mordecai had a good point. 20p can go for the score. Yeah.
Yeah, how far can the troll throw a goblin?
Oh no.
Maximum 9 spaces.
Yeah.
Nah, you can throw a goblin 9 spaces?
If all the scatter rolls are in the right direction, yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's 3 tile scatter, so yes, you need to be lucky, obviously. Second half, Gobbos receiving the ball, but 2 TTs down. Both their chaos recover, so that's good news. And the Elves only have 9 players for the second half. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an uphill battle, struggle.
And the
for
goblins?
20p.
Yeah, and the goblins now have a bribe they can use for fouling.
So
10 goblin players against 9 elves.
Exactly, yeah. Yes.
Barmutation, I would say that Barmutation, I would say that keeping the chainsaw loony in the game is a constructive use of a bribe.
Yeah. Wouldn't argue with that.
Yeah, the problem, he wasn't using the chainsaw very well. I think he should just have killed that elf. He shouldn't have moved.
Okay. Do we think 20p is gonna try a Gobbo throw to score fast?
I think that's a mistake. He should hurt a few more elves first.
Yeah. A few turns hurting elves and then scoring turn 3 or so. Maybe 4.
Yeah, and you see the elves are covering the area. He can't throw the goblin very safely now, so it's dumb. It's giving the ball to the elf.
Yes, and the mission is stating the rule number 1 of Blood Bowl. In case of doubt, always hurt some elves first.
Yeah, Nuffle wants blood. He's not giving.
And for once, the spectators are not getting engaged in hurting goblins.
No rocks this time, yeah.
Well,
Or
that
pitch
makes a
invasions.
change.
Okay, the Pro Troll is moving, so he's not throwing anybody this turn.
Well, a goblin might move as well.
Yes, apologies, yes, that's just the event move. Correct, yeah.
But he put him in a tackle zone, so...
The catch Gobbo is not by the troll.
The trolls will form the front of the cage. I don't think he's going to throw.
Yeah. If he wanted to throw, he would have put the catch Gobbo by the troll.
I would say that the throw is quite safe with this elf setup, but the question is, does he really want to risk a one-turn touchdown in this setup? I wouldn't.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. No.
Yeah, it won't help. Just one touchdown won't help him now.
the risks are so high for it. So
he might just as well
it's better
focus on something that's safer.
Exactly.
Can he get a 3 dice on the lino with the Pro Troll? Yes, I think he's gonna try for a 3 dice. One more Gobbo to mark.
As long as he doesn't forget his number 12 in this case, which he didn't.
Defender down. The Troll gets a hit with Mighty Blow and KO. Elves are down to
KO,
8 players.
nice.
So far so good for the Gobbos. And 3 dice on the other lino with the Troll. And he goes stupid again.
There was no goblin next to him.
True. Yes. Tiny mistake by 20p there, but it was a snake eye anyways, so it would have failed irrespective. Why he didn't use the pro roll for that? Maybe I missed it, but I don't see the pro roll in the log.
No, I think he forgot the pro roll.
But you get the pop out, so he might have misclicked probably.
And no fouling again?
Wait, he has one more Gobbo to move. Ah, no fouling.
Yes, but it's only a line elf with no skill. I don't know if that is the right player to try and foul out in this situation.
Yeah, not too attractive as a target, indeed.
It's only 1 assist, or 2 assists it would have been.
Not a pro coach.
So, elves don't need numbers on offense, but on defense they sure need, because they need to mark the goblins and the troll. So, I think his priority should be to take some elves out. So even a lineman, especially a non-loner, is a good target, I think.
While that is true, I think that he has a better chance of going for the important players in this drive than in the next one, especially since there is a risk of 2 elves coming back to the field.
Oh, 2 dodges? No, 1 dodge and 2 go for it for that bleach.
Yeah, he's pushing it, but he got the wrong result.
Pushes so far. Yeah, he needed pause.
We were talking about a fouling target?
Yeah, that catcher is really ripe for it. If 20p is not in a hurry.
Yeah, but he's a little bit far from the troll, so maybe he's safe.
Far? What do you mean? I mean, the pro troll can reach no go for it is required.
Yeah, but it will hold back all the goblin game. I think he can push forward and actually make a reasonable cage.
Yeah, I mean the catcher is a juicy target, but if he wants to move the ball forward, he probably has that kick line on is looking much better.
I would say that was a mistake from the High Elf coach here, but he moved the tackle player into a position where the trolls can reach him. Then again, he has not been targeted all match so far.
Yeah, but Mution is saying the same thing. That bleacher is now exposed.
But if he does that, he can't cover the ball. So he's been playing safe all time. I think the blitzer is a good target, but I don't think he's going to do it.
He can catch the ball with the Gobbos. He doesn't need the trolls for that. Depending on how successful the blitz.
And he can actually...
Yeah.
He can actually get another troll into the action as well, so...
But that said, he hasn't gone for the after the tackle blitzer whole match, so why start now?
Because it's a good thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, you're preaching to the core here. I mean, it's just Juriel is fearing 20p is not interested in that tactic for some reason.
I think there's a very nice corridor there. He can rush through and make a cage, even if the trolls are in contact. But if he goes for the blitzer, might be complicated. I actually think he might hit the dodge guard guy.
I would say that blitzing the tackler is in very good compliance with making that corridor. It will just be a corridor just a few spaces from the sidelines instead of by the sidelines.
That's true. There is not many other targets to blitz anyways. The only one left is the dodge guard line, no? So, you know, it's a 50-50 now for the blitz. There you go.
He should have moved the other troll first. Oh no.
Pushed, though. And will he use the other troll to sandwich those two? Or not?
No, if he's smart, he's gonna put it on the screen.
He cannot get very far with that troll.
Also, he has to foul the kicker, or the kicker is just gonna dodge out and get the ball carrier.
He still have two Gobbos to screen with. That's one.
Number 14 or 10 needs to cover the top side of that gaping hole.
The side wing, yeah. That's it. So now your screen. You can try to dodge with one of the other Gobbos and foul. That's a guaranteed armor break. Or almost.
Oh, it's guaranteed?
Almost. I think it's a +4. He's not fouling. Come on. Oh yes, he is. Smash ankle. Not bad.
Yeah, finally!
Ah, 2 fouls, 2 spots by the referee. I cannot believe it. And the elf coach.
Is this a referee a goblin?
Yeah, and the elf coach has decided
catch a break.
to use the Apo on that one. Yeah.
He was gonna lose one movement allowance.
I know, but still, we're talking about a rookie line, no?
Yeah, I don't think it was a good decision. -1 move is good stuff for the line of sight, you know.
Did he have to use the bribe?
Yes, he did, and he failed it.
Oh.
Oh, of course he would.
Snake eyes.
And it was the catch Gobbo.
20p is getting no breaks on those runs.
Oh no. I was gonna say this, that he's gonna try to take down the troll. Once again he just loves to do it.
Yeah. Especially when you can get all the armor breaks on those trolls.
Or now he'll have to dodge to mark the ball.
Yeah.
Okay, I think now we have let's see some troll action and fouling, hopefully.
Well, the troll has been marked by the AG3.
Yeah, it's a break tackle troll, so let's see.
True. But yeah, he can get to the blitzer with that troll.
I see crowd surfs.
You can actually chain push the catcher out as well if you do that. You need to cover the tile just below the catcher, and then you could eventually get the ball carrier free of marking. You need to move.
If I was the Goblins, I try for that. I try for the crowd push.
You need to use Gobo 8 probably for that. But the troll is not escorted. Yeah, now it is. Okay, good. So if you move Gobo 8 below the catcher, and if you're successful in the chain push, then the catcher will
problem is you'll have to crowd with the ball carrier, which is risky, but
you will need to what, sorry?
He'll have to block the catcher out with the ball carrier, so it's risky.
Well, I was talking about using the troll to hit the blitzer from the side, and then you can chain push the catcher out.
Yeah, and push the chain, but the catcher will have to be pushed out by someone else.
No, because you will push it against the sideline back in diagonal. Oh, come on. Really stupid again. Yeah, 20p is not getting any breaks. And he used the reroll there.
Oh, Christ.
This is Gobbos. And of course the dodge fails after using the reroll with tackle applied. Gobbos are really a nightmare when things don't go as planned, and that happens more often than one would want.
He'll make the ball bounce now.
That bounce.
Oh, the elf got it.
No, he didn't, but it's pretty much already in the pocket.
That was the agility 3 elf, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
It was not agility 5 guard lineup. He needs an assist on the Gobbo, yeah. And then he'll block for a clean pickup. Actually, he didn't need that assist. Sorry, the troll was really stupid. So
Yeah, he's just making sure the ball is covered if
Yeah.
something goes wrong.
Juriel has gone very silent. He's gone, maybe.
Yeah, I'm still listening to this, but I can't reconnect.
All right. Oh, you had a disconnection?
Yeah, I know. My whole screen went orange, and it never went away. So I gave up and just listened on.
It's just the game or your computer screen that went orange?
No, it was just a game.
Oh, you can watch
now
my
I
screen.
can't
There's the streaming.
You can watch
Watch the
streaming.
streaming.
Oh, true, now that I think about it. I'll just go do that.
Yeah, go to the post and check the link. Of course, perfect pass. Did he have to use a reroll on that pass? No.
Nope, no reroll.
Not sure if I want to see more of this.
Hey, it's Gobbos. We knew what it was going to be like when we came in.
I was hoping it would go better than the last match.
Yeah, I think Barmution said it all. It's disgusting.
I can see
Did he decide
Barbution.
not to blitz with his tackler?
Yeah, again. KO, okay. That's 7 players for the Elves in the pitch, but a bit too late probably.
Well, it's never too late to start fouling, you know.
Yeah, he really needs to focus a target here and... Oh.
Barmution seems really upset. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 lines in the chat with his comments, and somebody gives a relaxing pill to Barmution, please.
Barmution, have you taken your medication?
How many elves in your group in this season? Have you played against? Do you have this a pro elf team in your group? No, or no? No.
No, he doesn't.
And 3-0. Easy score for the elves.
Yeah, touchdown.
Okay, now.
So if you're joining us now, this is the reason why you don't play goblins unless you're ready to suffer a lot.
Yeah, okay. My whole computer is now censoring this match because Twitch TV just crashed the whole browser.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, it's trying to protect me. I'll just be here along. It's like a radio show now.
Yeah, when I was left out a few times, it's like a radio show. You can almost follow the match like that.
That's nice. Okay, so the elves got 2 chaos back, and so they're up to 9 players. High kick, so the Gobbos had a chance for a free catch. And the Gobbos have 9 players as well.
I do have a bit of a vested interest in how the High Elves play because I'm playing them next week with my Dark Elves.
Who are you playing, sorry? Oh, this team.
Yes, these High Elves.
Mm.
So it's interesting to see all this, well, hubris they seem to exhibit.
You will have in your game the thrower, which is a strong arm accurate, back from the MNG.
True, so they'll be doing even more elf bowling.
Well, if you have a thrower that is strong arm accurate, that is making passes, then it's not elf bowling anymore, it's just standard elf pass game.
Oh, I expect plenty of elf bullshit in that match.
You should always expect plenty of elf bullshit when playing against elves.
And remember to treat
Yeah,
that...
you will...
Sorry, go ahead.
You will be fouling them, I hope.
Hey, throw attempt incoming. By the looks of this.
Well, it certainly looks like I'll have to compensate for the goblins' fouling efforts.
Or lack thereof.
Throw incoming. The Gobbo lands. No, he fails the landing and it goes KO. The ball gets in the backfield of the elves, ready for the taking. And we are gonna be...
Yeah, goblins rolled 1.
Probably a 4-0 here.
Oh, crap. Up until the point. Yeah, that was a very good throw up until the point that he had to land.
Yes.
It was 7 spaces, so he was within range to score without any going for it.
Yeah, but usually you need to land with your feet to do that, so...
Yeah, he rolled a 1 and a 2. 4 plus with reroll was 75%, but that 25 made it for 20p here.
Yeah, they can put that goblin in a pot plant. He's probably looking like one now.
Yeah, I would want to say, Juriel, for your game, you will also need to consider the dodge card Lino, as if he had agility 5 to all effects.
I'll keep that in mind.
Have you played the goblins already, Juriel?
I think so. Yes, in our match the throw teammate efforts actually worked.
And was he non-fouling the same way?
I cannot remember 2 weeks back.
Yeah, but the rolls in this game were really, really poor for him. I mean, the 2 fouls he attempted.
These have been horrid.
Oh my God! I mean, both fouls spotted. The really stupid rolls coming in precisely in the key blitzes. The 2 fumbles by the, I mean, the rock. You name it.
I mean, they also are feeling so safe. They're just putting one guy in touchdown range. You know, they're taking it easy.
Right. The catcher on the edge, he'll be leveling up if he scores. The other catcher has already leveled up in this game, so Julio will probably face a much different team in his game.
Yeah, 2 level up catchers. The MNGs are gonna be back. It's
Yeah.
gonna be something different.
This whole match made me pretty sad, really.
Is that Bermudian?
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, we could somehow spot that you were a bit frustrated. I'm not sure if your posting conveyed that.
Really? you should like become a detective.
Can you imagine how the Goblin coach is feeling then?
Yeah.
Close to suicide.
Yeah, by any standards, I think
It's
the rolls were very bad. Yeah.
Oh, he puts it near the sideline. He's crazy.
Well, it cannot be surfed. He can be put in a difficult situation, but not surfed, I would say.
I thought he was gonna hand off.
Oh no, I take that back. If the Gobbos dodge enough, yeah, you can put it out. Risky, but...
Well, I can bet this guy is not gonna coach Goblins next season.
But this wasn't a new Goblin team, was it?
Can't tell. I mean...
No, I don't think so, with all these doubles.
Yes, I don't know if he built that up in the warming up to the season, or if he played with this team in the last season. That I don't know. Ali says that
It's
he's
true, it's called
trying...
Mark III, yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's true. Mark III.
So it's the third team with this name, so... What's the saying? You shouldn't keep trying to do the same thing and expect it to work. Eh?
Yes.
Die.
Defender stumbles. So that glitcher goes down. And it will be probably fouled next turn.
It's only going to be with +2 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just gonna block the kick player, I think.
And a fail. Double skulls. I think 20P still needed one of those. He didn't have any so far, so to keep the things, you know, on a continuous.
Yeah, he still
consistent.
needed a double score.
Yeah.
Nuffle did a complete job, you know. That was the last thing that we needed to see.
Exactly. He's trying to level up the Lino though.
Oh, come on, go for it!
Reroll on the go for it.
That was risky.
Yeah, it's strange because...
Yeah, so he scored with the lineman instead of the catcher. I mean,
Yeah.
a leveled up catcher is more important.
I know. I don't know. I mean, that Lino was 2 SPPs only, so the most he can get out of this is 5. Yeah, I would have leveled up the catcher, obviously.
There are one side to this. Since it's easier to get SUPs on the catchers than on the linemen, I guess he wanted to give it to the lineman because he counts on not getting nuffled in his next game, so he can maybe get skills on both. I still would have tried to score with a catcher though. It's the skill now.
Exactly. I mean, I would agree with you if my catcher was, let's say, on 7 SPP, and then 3 more doesn't mean a change in terms of skills. But in this case, it did mean a difference of 1 skill. So.
And catchers are more expensive.
Yeah.
So, if I were him, since he's been so cocky, I would have passed with the ball, and then just handed it off back and scored next turn, you know?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think he's being cocky. It's just he's done a lot of risk moves because he didn't have much to lose, to be honest. He just tried to maximize profit, and he's been very successful at that.
Yay, blitz.
Especially when he's getting a blitz now.
Now we're looking at
Yeah, Knuckle forgot to blitz too, yeah. So we had rock, blitz, everything, yeah?
But the kick has gone out of bounds, has it not?
I can see it.
No, that is why I'm thinking it has gone out of bounds, because I can't see where it is about to land either.
Using a reroll on that Snake Eyes for the block, and he gets pushes only with the blitzer. And the ball still
Yeah,
Yay.
it was about time that the Elves got double skulls. I'm guessing it's about to land under number 16 or something like that, but it's annoying that I can't see it.
No, normally
I can't see it as well.
as a spectator you cannot see it, even if it's landing in the field.
Cyanide. Do I need to say anything more?
Anyway, we are now looking at every aspect of Nuffling being present here.
Absolutely. I don't think we've missed anything yet. Rocks, blitzes, pitch invasions, fumbles on secret weapons, every foul spotted by the referee, you name it. Oh,
Double schools, everything.
Yes, failed landings.
Failed bribes.
Yes.
Really, really stupid.
Yeah, the whole thing is really stupid, yeah. No, but to be honest, Mardaed is playing his cards well. Obviously he's enjoying the ride, but he's not making any too stupid moves. Maybe some risky ones, but whenever he didn't have much to lose, so you know, not too much to say there.
Well, I guess the Pro Troll is going to just punish number 15, and then the other troll is going to take down the ball carrier. But he might use break tackling instead. To not risk moving 2 trolls.
Oh, blitzing with goblins.
Both down, And he's using the reroll. Pushed only. I will probably follow through that one.
I guess he doesn't trust the trolls anymore. He should have used the troll for that.
And now they're both out of rerolls. Only 2 turns left. 3 for the elves, but no rerolls. So things could get interesting.
It's strange that Mardaed hasn't put anyone in scoring distance that is important. Oh no, sorry, he got the 3 SPP catcher there, but the goblins saw that he was going to receive it, so they kind of blocked his...
Yeah, but 20p cannot score now. I mean, he still has the throw option. Yeah, I'm really curious to see the baby manager stats.
Yeah, BBM will be very interesting.
At least the way we saw this is clearly one-sided, but maybe it was just in the critical moments. The thing is that there were so many critical moments in this game. Tackle Bleacher tackling and get a Gobbos stand. The catcher still need 2 go for it to score, so we'll see what Mardaed decides to do. He has 1 more turn.
He wants to score with the blitzer, I think.
The gimped MA6 one? Yeah, it's 3 SPPs away from 16, so he might.
He goes for 2 go for it? I don't believe.
No.
He surely is not going to score with number 5, no, thank you.
If he was going to pass, he should do it now.
He has no more reroll, so my guess is he's not going to do any pass or handoff.
Yeah, but that player has 7 SPP. I would take the risk of moving one of the players that only need 3 more into scoring position and handing off. It's not like he can lose the match if he fails.
True, yeah.
And if he gets the catcher there, it's a 1 in 36 chance of failing only.
If he doesn't try to pass instead of handoff.
No, yeah, I will probably level up that catcher. But he needs to remove that goblin.
I think catchers can score easily. I would go for the blitzer, but without a reroll, maybe the catcher is better.
He needs to have survivability on his catcher, I would say, rather than giving the gimped blitzer another skill.
How much tackle do you have, Juriel, in your Dark Elves? He may not be listening.
For the record, there are now 3 loner elves in the dugout. None of the non-loner elves has been hurt, except the one that was Apple.
Snake Eyes again.
And he fails the pro roll. I think none of the 2 or 3 pro rolls he's done in this game has worked, as far as I remember.
Yeah, I think no pros worked. That BBM will be fun on that.
Another dead Gobbo.
Ow!
Oh, come on.
The Bleacher in this case. Okay, he's
Hey
healing it.
guys.
Hello.
Ooh.
And it's MNG. He was a 5 SPP Gobbos.
Oh, we have 20p in the chat now. Hello 20p.
He has -1 move.
We all so disappointed with your performance today. It's nothing to do with Nuffle. It's all your crappy skill with Gobbos, 20p. So disappointed.
I'm sorry, that's all I can say.
I think
He should be.
we went through all the mishaps today with your team, and I think nothing was missed. You know, double skulls, every foul spotted by the referee, fumbles with your secret weapons anytime they roll a dice. You know, what else? Yeah, really stupid when it
when
really
the
counted.
blitz came in turn 15.
Yeah.
When that blitz came down in turn 15, I actually typed in the in-game chat, that's exactly what the game was missing.
Yeah.
It's been horrible for you.
Yeah, I think there was no defense when the goblins were kicking, so maybe that was the Nuffle kept that one for the next time.
No, it was a good game, but I mean, Nuffle was clearly sitting on one side. The Elves played their moves well, enjoying the ride, as I said before, and a few risky moves here and there, but there was really no downside in those moves because the game was in the pocket already for the most part. And 20p had to endure.
He played well. He didn't make a huge amount of moves.
No. But it's been a long time since I've seen such a one-sided game in terms of dice. Huh? We were discussing it would be nice to see what the manager has to say, but from our point of view, was clearly one-sided. Even that dodge Carlino of Mardaed was acting all along as if he was agility 5, to be honest. So that's it, gentlemen. I'm gonna.
I don't know. I'm open BBM, so we can comment.
Yes. Any last words, 20p?
Go ahead. Go.
Well, I got MVP on the troll, which is a plus.
Okay, which one? The pro one?
No, I'd have preferred it on the pro one, but it's Jan for trolling again.
Right.
I'll be validating the game now, so
Oh, we can see the team then. No skill ups that I can see.
okay, game validated.
Yeah, that fanatic with block is really good. It's a shame you will not have it for the next game. He didn't do much in this game though, with that rock coming in. When was it? Early in the first half, no?
Wait, he didn't even get to move.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he had one turn of movement.
Okay, and you have now your 2 trolls almost about to skill up. Next, you need 3 and 4 SPPs.
So are
I
you
was
planning
debating
to
during the game whether to
the...
actually APO that fanatic.
Are you planning to keep the minus movement goblin?
I don't have a permanent on any of them.
Oh, I thought he got minus movement, but I might be wrong.
And it looks Mardaed got 2 skill ups on his 2 catchers, so Julia will have to face a totally different team next week. So that's it. I'm gonna stop the broadcasting now. It was a fun game. Shame the dice were so one-sided, but Mardaed played well his cards, I think. So there you go. See you next week.
I'm opening here BBM. It'd be nice just quick check.
Okay, we can wait. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, but I think this game shows a lot how goblins can suffer and how Nuffle can be pretty mean. And the elves were a little bit more cautious the second game and didn't take as many silly risks, and they didn't get any fouls, which was good.
You're looking at BB Manager now, Lebe?
Yeah, it's slow opening now.
Okay.
So the goblins D6 minus 1.30 only. The elves 5.8 positive. And 2d6 the goblins got 11. Wow. And the elves got 5. So just confirming, pro was 0 of 3.
Yeah.
Really stupid was okay. So BBM doesn't seem that bad actually.
No, it was the key moments of all those rolls probably that BB Manager can never measure.
Yeah, but the one rolls were over 22%, 23%, or 21%.
Which category?
On D6.
All right. So that's it for this week. I'll upload to YouTube hopefully today or tomorrow. See you guys.